Our first stop, we went to yesterday's diner, and we got a Belgian waffle with ice cream. Mmm,
She's a happy camper.
yeah. Just give me ice cream, and I'm good.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay,
so.
it's got-
Oh my gosh.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah, did yourself. Nope.
Thank you so
Enjoy.
much.
Thank you.
Bam.
Waffle Club.
Bam.
That's right.
Bam. I know. Don't eat. Okay, so with this idea of like traveling, because you and I, we always try to travel as much as we can. We hit some bumps and roads in the beginning of the year, so we weren't able to do it. But this is like our first travel this year that we're able to do. When we first traveled together, we went to Chicago, right?
Yep.
And we learned a lot about each other. And I think that's why traveling together is so important, is because you learn how the other person operates in another location. So she's the type of person that she needs a schedule. She likes to know where we're going, what time we're going, when we're getting there. She needs that schedule. And schedules are important. Me, on the other hand, I like when I travel to just kind of whatever.
Let's get lost.
Whatever happens, it happens. We just go and we wander and we discover new things and new places and meet new people. That's just kind of the way that I like to travel. So we found that when we travel, we are two completely different travelers.
Completely different.
But a good example is that in New York, we did that. We went on a very wandering basis, and the first night in the city, we were so exhausted, so lost. Because there's so much to do, you kind of need a plan, and that was not good. Her idea of traveling probably would have been way better than my idea of traveling.
That's why you need each other.
Exactly. But we learn a lot. Like when we were in Georgia, we just took like a random trip.
We did.
We took a random trip when we were in Georgia, and we bumped into these nice little horsies, and it was just like kind of a magical moment. I'll link the video below so that you guys can see it. But
I just also want to encourage you guys that it's really important to step out of your comfort zone. As much as I love structure, if it wasn't for him kind of bringing me along, helping me to get lost, it opened my eyes to be like, there's adventure in that, and there's excitement in that, and there's something to be learned in that. And sometimes when you plan, you lose the fun in things. So I just want to really encourage you guys to make sure that you have someone that pushes you outside of your comfort zone, so that you can kind of experience more than just your own bubble, because that's really important.
And I'll encourage you to find somebody that has a plan.
So that you don't die.
So that you can survive in life and get your bills paid on time and make sure you don't go down dark alleys where you can get jumped. Yeah.
You don't want that. Right. As an individual, it's just good to open your mind up to know that there's more out there, to experience more. It's a humbling experience. And just as a married couple, I think it forces you really to engage with one another, trust one another, build more of a relationship with one another, because you're going to a place that's unknown and it can be scary. So just to have someone there with you that you trust and know that they're going to take care of you, and vice versa, it just allows you to see more than your own surroundings.
So we went to Long Island, and I had a little bit of a bucket list that I wanted to do. A lot of things that I wanted to show her. She was born in Long Island. Me, I was raised in Long Island. So I had to show her where she's from. How was your Long Island experience?
I was amazed. It was exciting. I couldn't believe I finally got to see exactly where I was born. Because it's one thing to like know where you're from, like to be like, oh, I'm from this place, but not now to actually like recognize it and know it and see it in person. I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I got to see the hospital. We went to the hospital that I was actually born in. So of course I took tons of pictures of there. And then it was just cool to see where your husband is from and like kind of how he grew up, the people he grew up around. And it was just an awesome experience all around. It's probably like the top of the bucket list for me.
But we had a really good time. We plan to come back. very, very soon. Okay, maybe not very, very soon.
Right.
But as soon as we can, we'll hang out at Scuba and Static again. We'll probably see the neighbors, Hetty and John, again. And
We loved it.
it was awesome.
Till next time.
Till next time. Is that what we do? Is that a thing?
That's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay. That's good. We used to play street hockey on here. We played
Game on, game off.
yeah, game off. This is where we used to walk for Halloween and all these things. Oh, this is a nice house.
Those are New York Yankee fans.
That's a Mets, babe. That's Mets.
Why does it say NY?
Because they have the same logo.